Hello everyone, today we're going to thoroughly learn how to properly set up the Google Client ID, or as many people commonly call it, the Google API. Okay, so first and foremost, let's begin by navigating to Google. Console, okay, you can go down now. Okay, since I've already done this before, we don't need to worry about this part. Okay, usually you'll come to this page. Okay, so when we get to this page, what can we do? We're going to create a project and give the project a name, n8n. Testing. Okay, organization. Usually you don't need to fill this in, but if you have this setting, you can fill it in. Then we click create. That's it. Now we just select this project. Okay, this project has already been created. So what do we do next? We come here and go to API and services. Click to go inside. There are a lot of APIs inside, but we don't need to worry about them for now, since we won't be using those. We're here to enable API services. You'll see a lot of options. Okay, today we're going to use Google for testing. We're going to enable Google Drive. Okay, the Google Drive API has been enabled. If we look further, there are Google Calendar, Gmail, Google Sheets, and so on. We'll only enable those when we need them. Okay, no problem. We've done this part. Now, what I want to say is we've only enabled the API so that we can use it. But if we want to actually use it, now we need to go and set up our credentials. Here, we just need to set up an OAuth 2.0 client ID. So we click on Create Credential, click this option. Okay, we can't proceed yet. It won't let us set it up directly because we haven't configured the consent screen. Okay, let's click on Configure Consent Screen. Okay, it will take us to the branding page and we click Get Started. First, it wants us to give this app a name for us to use. Let's call it n8n. For the tester, just put your email here. Next, since we want to share it externally, select External. Okay, for the contact info, you can use the same email or a different one if you prefer. Click Next, Agree, Continue, and Create. Okay, we've now created it. Now let's go create it. For the client, okay, we select Web Application. Give it a name. We can just call it n8n Tester. Okay, here you'll see authorized JavaScript origins and authorized redirect URLs. We don't need to worry about the JavaScript origins. Let's look at how to get the authorized redirect URL. Where does this come from? Okay, it's very simple. Go to n8n. This is the one I set up earlier, the one I'm using myself for our workflow. Today, we are talking about Google's powerful API, right? So let us add a Google-related node and carefully select Google Drive. This is specifically for on-change on specific file. When you get to this particular point, you will clearly see that we absolutely need to set this up. Okay, let us proceed to add a brand new one now. When we click on it, we'll see this thing called redirect URL. This is what we need to copy and paste into the place we mentioned earlier. Just click to copy. Let's add it here. Create. Okay, here's a very important piece of information. This page is crucial because once you close it, it won't appear again. So we have to copy this client ID, client ID, client ID. Usually I copy it into a text file, or you can save it anywhere you like, as long as you can find it later. Don't forget to copy the client secret as well. You can also download the JSON to save it. Let's close it as instructed. Okay, now we've created the OAuth 2.0 client ID. So let's come here. We'll enter the client ID from just now and the client secret from earlier. Paste them in. Okay, then we save. Okay, now we've successfully saved the Google credentials, but before we can proceed, we still need to log in with a Google account. Let's change this name a bit and set it as the ID. Okay, now we need to sign in. However, there will definitely be an error at this point. Let's choose one. Email. You see there's an error here, right? Why is there an error? Because we haven't done another setup. Okay, let's go here. We need to go to the audience section. Okay, we need to do two things. The first is our user. Enter the email you just used. Let's save. After that, for the publishing state here, we need to change testing to publish. After doing this, right? Okay, let's come back here and try one more time. Select it, and this time it should work, but it will still tell you that your app hasn't been verified yet. That's normal because we haven't gone to production yet. So let's go to advanced and allow it. Proceed. Then we select these options because we have to allow it. Google Drive, create file, delete file, that kind of information, and then we continue. Now your Google ID has successfully connected with this n8n Google Drive node. Now we can finally start using the powerful Google Drive node. So that truly concludes today's comprehensive Google API tutorial. Thank you very much for watching.